It's the year 2025, but we've witnessed massive politicking ahead of elections in 2027 as various party stakeholders have been vocal about their ambitions. From the federal to the state level, political actors have started subtle campaigns by seeking validation and support ahead of the election year. In Edo State, Ovia Federal constituency, to be precise, Reverend Johnny Aikpitanyi has been vocal about his aspiration to usher in a new era of prosperity for the constituency under the banner of the PDP. Joining us on the show to discuss his ambition and the way forward for the PDP in Edo State is Johnny Aikpitanyi, PDP House of Representatives candidate. Good morning and welcome to the morning show.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Good morning.
Will it be right to call you Reverend Aikpitanyi?
Yeah, whatever. So I prefer that, Reverend. Yeah.
Reverend.
Because I'm a man after God's own heart.
Yes. Okay. But let's talk politics.
Yeah.
Now, what is the way forward for the PDP in Edo State? Because it looks like Edo State PDP is in retreat. Apart from losing the governorship election, in the recent by-election, Edo State was also trounced, Edo State PDP that is, by the All Progressives Congress. And Governor Okpewolo of the APC shows that, or says, that is in charge, that there's no shaking ahead. But you say you are interested in, is it Ovia Federal constituency? So, I mean, what exactly are you looking for? Do you think there's still an inroad for the PDP and for your own political ambition, which only you can properly define on this table?
So first, thank you for having me. Let me correct that notion. So I was actually the PDP candidate in the last by-election.
Oh, and you lost, yeah.
I didn't lose.
Oh, okay. You were rigged out.
The annex selected candidate is there, but the people's selected candidate is right here with you. So I'm the people's selected candidate. Yeah, so but the annex selected
Typical
candidate.
Politicians talk.
The annex selected candidate is right there. But the people's selected candidate is me, Johnny Aikpitanyi. So let's put that. I actually contested. I was a PDP candidate. So I don't want to dive into that. But your question, talking about the PDP, of course, in every, there are challenges everywhere, like I always tell people. So the fact that we are going through our times and seasons in PDP doesn't mean PDP is not going to bounce back. Believe me, PDP is the largest party in Africa, which you know, with all agents everywhere. I spoke to people, especially in the rural areas. I call them organic voters. So when I talk to them, I see their pain points. I see what they were all going through. So leaving these, I know the APC government has come to cause hunger and hunger in the land. So people are hungry, and at the same time, they are angry. So what do you do about that? But I keep speaking to them, and that was one of the reasons they voted us. But the annex selected candidate at the end of the day won the election. So what do we do about that? So we have to, of course, I'm talking to my legal advisors and what I want to do about all that. But before then, for the PDP that you just asked, PDP is a strong party. PDP, of course, we are coming back stronger and better. Just like every other person that, you gather the right stakeholder. Of course, you can see the 102 Congress that we had. They've zoned it to the south, the presidency. So PDP, we are getting our house together. Just like every other political party, there are challenges here and there. Even in household, there are challenges here and there. But it's about to get the right stakeholders together to do the root cause analysis and say, you know what, this is what we are recommending for the way forward. And the recommendations that we're having so far, believe me, PDP will triumph in 2027.
I love your talk of, positivity.
He's a reverend.
Oh, okay. He's a reverend, confident. Maybe he's in the wrong party, hope. All right, okay.
No,
but
right
on a serious note, though, I'm sure there are some lessons learned.
A lot.
Edo State was a PDP state.
Yes.
You lost to the APC in the last gubernatorial elections.
Yeah.
In the last by-elections, you also lost the elections, unfortunately.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that you do differently? What is the reassurance, this confidence that you come with that the PDP will do better in 2 years' time? What are some of the things that you do differently for a different outcome? Because the way it looks like, it's very doubtful, but you're very full of hope. So please share.
Yeah, but what I can tell people is that the soul of our democracy is bleeding right now in Nigeria. That's the simple truth. So I can talk to Mr. President and say, you know what, when we are talking about democratic reform, he's a Democrat. They all fought under Nadeko. So I think you just mentioned the NARO and all that, Awolowo and all that. Even when they went to jail for this democratic process that we're having or system that we're having today. So if you actually believe in this democracy, I know you are at the top, you might not know what's happening in the grassroots, but in the grassroots, the soul of our democracy is bleeding. I spoke with these people. I don't want to talk about the urban areas in my constituency. Yeah. I talk about the rural areas. I can feel their pain points. I can feel the pain, you know, when they are describing our democratic process. So when you talk about democratic reforms should be channeled from the top to the bottom. You can see during my election, you can see the governor of my state, you know, telling people that I want to give Mr. President, all they could offer is I want to give Mr. President 2.5 million votes. In Edo State, we don't even have 2.5 million votes, even if everybody has to vote for APC. The vote will not even be up to 2. So then why are you tell people what you want to do for them? Instead of you telling people you want to give them 2.5 million votes to support Mr. President, why not tell them you want to create 1,000 jobs in this federal constituency or 100 jobs? Okay. That's what we want to hear. Okay. And that's what the PDP actually stands for. If you follow PDP from time memorial, you know that, yes, of course, they've actually, I cannot say we've had this so rosy, but they played people right peg in the right hole sometimes. And that's what Mr. President should be looking at doing. Okay, as we wrap up, you see, I don't know why we do this thing a lot, Reverend Nigeria. You are a man of the cloth. You can tell us more. When it goes in their way, they say, I won. When it does not go in, they say they gave me. I was just checking through the results of your election. Igbenedion Gabriela, APC, 77,000. Was given. Aikpitanyi Johnny, 3,000. Was given. How did you... First, when I say was given, listen. 74,000 gap. No, don't go there. I should not go there. No, don't even go there. This is the result they declared. You know why? Because even in my own voting unit, if you go to the INEC, the Beavers, right? More than 50 people were not even registered because it was a low turnout because of the by-election. Less than 50 people turned off for the by-election. And I scored 30 votes in my own unit. And APC was giving one. There were so many talks. No, I had more than 300 talks in my polling unit. Even if so much intimidation. So why this vote? Assuming without considering, even if they are going to be the gap 74. Not gap. I actually make the press release on that day to tell people not to come out and vote. Because not only from my unit. In my own unit, in my own unit, that's one of the reasons I'm here. This is one of the reasons I'm here. Yes. In my own unit, I had more than 180 vigilantes in my unit with guns. I had more than 300 thugs with guns in my own unit because I'm the aspirant and it's the second largest ward in my constituency. Of course, they know votes will be coming out from there. They wanted to stop everything. So I just told them, you know what? Don't even worry about the intimidation. Don't even come out to vote. I quickly went to NUJ to do a press release and say, you stay, even if they are giving me a 0 vote, it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is my motto, is to make Ovia shine again or to make Edo shine again. If we can't do that, we continue to echo it. Some days we'll do it. But you are talking about 74,000. The candidate you are giving 74,000 has been rejected twice in my federal constituency. Okay. So how do you imagine that? Okay. Somebody that has been rejected twice in the federal constituency. They did not vote for her. Reverend. Because she's an INEC elected candidate.
Reverend. Yeah. The point that Rufai is making is that, you know, in practical politics, when the margin is so wide, it will be very difficult, even if you ask for recounting or you ask for another whatever system, you know. But In Nigeria, what they say to people who lose, who talk the way you are talking, that you've been saying, we say, go to court. Are you going to go to court?
So actually, I was with my principal, I saw Igodalo in his office close by, and we were together for more than 5 hours. We touched on a number of areas, and you can see what happened in the Supreme Court in his own case and all that. And we are still weighing the options anyway. It's not something that is completely ruled out. You know, and the first thing I pointed out to him, because the beaver, of course, you know, with the beavers machine, of course, you can't go if you say APC got 155 votes in my unit, and I got 30 votes in my unit, and the people in my constituency, especially in my unit or in my ward, has been marginalized for a long time. So they are excited having my candidacy. So that was why even the turn up for up to 50 votes came out. So if you are saying APC got 150 after it's so much intimidation and all that, then where is the democratic process that we're talking about? To seek the and the redress, democratic reform?
The place to seek redress is to go to the tribunal or go to court. In typical Nigeria.
But sincerely speaking, we don't have to start joking with this issue.
I'm not joking.
I told you, from saying go to court, because that's what they keep saying, go to court. The soul of our democracy is bleeding. It's affecting me and you. People like Enaoru, Awolowo that you know of, they fought for our democracy. They went to prisons. Some died for our democracy. Like I told them, I've been contacted so many times that, Johnny, why not do this? Why not be part of us? No, that is not me. We have to fight for what is right. No. And for us to fight for it is now. Because the future, we are not only fighting for our future, we are fighting for the future of our children. So that tomorrow they'll remember us for the good deeds.
Thank you.
Even if the democratic system does not remember us for the good deeds, our family, our children will remember us for the good. Today, I'm remembering my father. My father actually said the democratic prayer in Edo State 1999. He said the democracy prayer. I'm remembering him for just that simple reason, for that simple heart. So we remember them for good. That's why I told the people of my constituency that my motto is to make Ovia shine again. Make Ovia shine again. Thank you.
We are not joking. The alternative to going to court is to resort to SAFAP. And we will not recommend SAFAP. Yes. We will recommend due process. And every politician should understand that. Basic understanding.